Welcome back. One of the best places to go in Nashville for a great time and some fabulous Italian food. Of course, it's Mafiosa's. And today we're making apple with puff pastry, bourbon, villa, I think that's supposed to be vanilla, and bourbon apple cider sorbet. We have Chef Corrieri and Lars. Welcome.
Thanks for having us again.
We're glad to have you fellas here.
It's a fun day.
We love it.
Always a good day. All right.
All right, we're also going to be talking about dining for dimes coming up in just a few minutes.
You
You're going to
got
give us a scoop on that. Okay, Brett, you're going to get us started on this end, and wow, how many apples do we have here?
Well, we have 17, 15 that I haven't done anything to, just to show you the plethora of apple styles that we have in the U.S.
different
You learned
options
that
out
word
there.
in college.
I did.
Good word. I like it.
Wikipedia, look it up.
Was on my ASVABs.
Okay.
So
Let's get
we're
started.
just dicing them up.
All right, how many do we need for your recipe?
To make for the full 6 portions, you need 3 apples.
3 whole apples.
Right now, we're just cooking for 2 since
Gotcha.
Lars doesn't need any dessert today.
Stop.
Hey.
Are you going to these jabs?
Look at that.
I'm working on it.
This
I'm
guy.
working on
He's
it.
not doing as
I'll
good
let
as
you
I
two
am.
duke it out. I'm going to be over there. All right, so we've got it heating up over
You
here.
get some butter, my favorite ingredient, hot in the pan.
Butter,
And you
I
just
love
toss
that.
the apples
Flatter
in.
a little bit, Holly.
Woo!
I'm swatching it.
Okay, now, how long do the apples, this really doesn't take very long.
It doesn't take very long. You will just want to get a little bit of color on. You want them to brown
Okay.
a bit. And I want them to get rid of some of their liquid, so I'm going to add a little bit of salt, which you wouldn't normally think of in a
sweet
savory
dish.
ingredient, but it
Yeah.
breaks
No.
down the cell walls, it expels the water, so you end up with
something to remember.
some
Tip of
great,
the day.
Well, you know, with the
flavor.
magic of TV, this is an hour episode, but we're going to shrink it down to like 5 minutes for Nashville.
Because you two are so good.
Thank you, thank
See,
you.
there we go. All right, now what do we do?
Well,
What's next?
We're adding two things with bourbon in the name.
Okay.
We're adding bourbon from
Single
Kentucky.
barrel.
Single barrel.
Okay.
Great Blanton's bourbon.
You could
Kentucky.
use Jack Daniels, being Tennessee lovers. I mean, but we
Okay.
just want a single barrel this time.
But then we're using something called bourbon vanilla.
Okay.
And
Which has no
Bourbon
bourbon in it.
vanilla.
it has no bourbon in
It's
it.
an
And
oxymoron.
it has the
Really?
name bourbon in it because the isle that it comes from, Reunion, off the coast of Madagascar, used to be called. Well, it was like a fiefdom, so to speak, of the Earl of Bourbon from France.
Oh,
Who was
gotcha.
notoriously drunk like Julia Childs all through Western Europe.
You all have all these stories. I know. Okay, so you use a little bit of both. Now let me ask you, could you leave out one of these?
If you were going to leave one out, I'd say leave out the real bourbon if you have an issue with
Gotcha.
that.
Okay.
Because
So
this just adds.
This is called vanilla, pure vanilla.
Yeah,
Pure vanilla
non-alcoholic. You can, if you don't
Okay.
want to do that.
Gotcha. All right. And then what's
and
our
then
next step?
you let this cook down.
Okay.
And usually you let it cook down a little bit more, but I want to show you guys the finished product. You want all the juices to be kind of evaporated
Soak
out.
in. Okay.
So what then?
A little better consistency than applesauce.
Yummy. All right. So what we've started over here. What do you have,
Sure.
Lars?
So what we got here is you're going to dice it over there. We're going to put a little vanilla ice cream, apple cider sorbet.
So we
Put that on
started
top.
with it. Now what is this exactly? This is just a.
That is puff pastry. Normally you bake it and it puffs up, about 3 times its height. But this, we baked it between 2 pans with a weight on
Really?
top to hold it down.
Good genetics.
So
I
it's
got
gonna
you.
have.
All right.
So it's gonna taste fabulous, but it's
Okay.
not puffy.
No,
Not
that's right.
puffy.
Not yet. You got to
I've
heat
never
it.
heard of that. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
We
pretty
don't
cool.
need any P. Diddy or anything like that. going on.
Yeah, we're good. Y'all are just
Peace. Let's go.
clever.
Put that up there.
Man.
Now
All
he's
right.
going to put a little of the sorbet ice cream on it.
Okay, so then that's gonna go on top.
Yeah,
and
apple
then,
spice sorbet.
Oh, are we doing some powdered sugar?
Girl,
Confectionate? Oh,
it's just like Alaska where I'm from, or
Loving
college,
it.
whichever you like. All right, so we're going to do a little bit of this. And shake it
that
around. You
looks
always want to do it. You
fabulous.
want to break up the sugar. Okay, you don't want it. You get a big piece. It's no good. A little bit of
You toss a
cinnamon.
little bit of that on there.
a little bit of cinnamon.
Yeah, I'll shake.
Okay, then we're gonna do this.
What are you? We're on a diet. Let me get.
Oh,
put some more in
sorry.
there. I
Here
want
we
some-
go.
I want some taste.
Cinnamon
Can
doesn't
we
hurt
add
you.
some
There you
more?
go, there you
Is
go.
that
Taste.
good?
All right.
Ah, that's looking. Do you all serve this at the restaurant?
This is going
If
to be
not,
actually
you need to.
one of the dishes for Albert and Stephanie Hainsworth are hosting the event at Mafiosa's for March of Dimes, Dining of Dimes, and
Let's
next
talk
Monday.
about that.
Next
So it's
Monday.
coming up. It's December 10th.
yeah.
Right.
It's like a live auction. There be NFL players, our Tennessee NFL players there, Albert Hainsworth, the crew.
Right.
And, they'll be from NFL, Madden. You can bid on that. You can play your favorite Tennessee NFL player or, whatever. Just have a good time. Bid on some other items.
All kinds of great stuff. And of
Yeah.
course, for our recipe, any of the ingredients, you can go onto our website. Just do that by going to WSMV.com, and you can check this out. So you can either head out to the fabulous event coming up again, that's December 10th, or you can check out our website. All right, they're saying we do have time to taste, so I'm going to have to do this. So again, and tickets for the big event on Monday, they are so much per couple, right?
Yeah.
And per table.
Hey, I got a hint for you. You have to cook it first.
Oh.
But it's all in the recipe, and you can look it up on WSMV.com.
You said you cooked it.
You can have the
You
sorbet.
said you cooked it between two
Well,
pans.
it was like the hour it took us. We couldn't do that, you know?
Well,
It is good.
All right. Here's Lisa with an update on our afternoon forecast. Take it away.
Lisa, say the word snow.
They're hoping for that.
Okay, we'll work on that.
Hey,
Work on
by the
snow.
way, just want our viewers to know this is cooked, Lars Corrieri.
Yes,
He doesn't know the
it was supposed to
recipe.
take an hour. It took
We'll
us
be
5
right
minutes.
back. Stay with us.